and buenos dias. It is a Monday morning here in Morning Mike's. Beautiful. Oh, my God, was it hot this weekend. Hotter than two rats in a wool sock, if you know what I'm talking about. Really hot. Really hot. Oh, my God. But the tan came in. Pardon the bedhead. We are large on hair this morning. Let's whip it around the horn here. Let's just say a little hello-ski-doski from wherever you are on this beautiful Monday morning. I see a Huntington Beach right there. Hello there, Huntington Beach. Kimmy, what's going on? How are we feeling? Let's see. Ooh, we got a Michigander in the house. Freezing cold this morning in Michigan. I've got a friend who just came back from a week on the lake in Michigan. Was loving it. I was seeing nothing but videos of water skiing and things like that. How can it be freezing cold in Michigan? I'm so jealous. I think it got up. You know, I live in the valley of Los Angeles, and if you know LA, the Mulholland Drive really divides the west side, which would be like, you know, Santa Monica, Beverly Hills. Everything else is over here, but Santa Monica, Venice, along the water. Morning, Nita. Much cooler. Then you go up the 405 and you come down the other side of Mulholland Drive that runs along the mountain, and you go down into the valley, and it's like 20 degrees difference. It's 20 degrees hotter. It's 107 over here and like 82 over there by the water. And you ask the question, why the hell don't you move? I don't know. I don't know. The kids are all older. I'm kind of an empty nester. I mean, I am an empty nester. So, I mean, Steve, live in the valley like me, buddy.
It's crazy.
You got kids, and it's a very family friendly, area and all that. So it's nice for you, but
no, but it was hot. On Friday, I did some real actual manual labor at the hottest point of the day. I was out lining soccer fields. I asked the other coach.
I did all that with my kid. I'm so much ahead of you in life. And we're nearly the same age. I think I'm like a year older than you. And this is just very sad. I'm very sad when I think back. Oh, my God, it's sweltering, painting the lines. And every month for AYSO soccer or 6, however many games, it's your turn to be the guy to go early and get the nets out and put the pipes together and set up the field and paint the lines. And you're like, what am I paying for again? Why am I doing this? Is this our chance to be involved with our children?
Oh, it was a lot, man. But I had the hat on. I had the water rag on my head.
Oh, yeah.
It was.
I have to be honest with you. My golf tournament this weekend was, we had a huge member guest golf tournament. Big, it's a big to do. And I was in the golf cart. I normally walk the golf course, but I was in the cart on Friday with things all over my head because we might have had a little too much fun the night before anyway. And so there was, Where the hell is Lisa? Upside downers, listen to me. Lisa went on a cruise, and I swear to God, this better not be like a new documentary. Lisa is missing here. Like Amy, what's her name? I mean, what happened? Did she fall over the side? She was supposed to put a test together. Lisa, are you in there somewhere? Are you on this cruise still? Are you out there on the high seas? I bet you are. But Lord Almighty, where is this woman? She's supposed to report back to us.
If she's still on a cruise, this is one of the great cruises because I feel like we're on 2 weeks now.
That's true.
She's going around the world.
I think so. The weatherman in San Francisco has the easiest job. It'll be 60 in San Francisco to 110 across the bridge. Wait, you can't go. There's no way to go 50 degrees difference across a bridge. Not 60. That's maybe 80. That must have been a typo. That cannot be the case, although I've seen some weird weather patterns. Morning, Billy from Charleston, South Carolina. Oh, my God, what a beautiful, beautiful city. We made it through a massive flood over the weekend. Happy for Timmy Fleetwood. No kidding. Tim Fleetwood. He wins the tour championship. $10 million. Oh, my God. Isn't that amazing? Oh, you mean Tommy Fleetwood? She said Timmy Fleetwood, but yeah, Tommy Fleetwood. Good for him. Good afternoon from Glasgow. You know what they call the Glasgow kiss? Anne Marie, you know this better than anyone. The Glasgow kiss is a headbutt.
Great memories, Billy Bush.
Great memories. We
Great
went to Steve and I went to, with Access Hollywood Live back in the early days, we went to the royal wedding of William and Kate. And it was like our first year on the air. And we're like, let's go big. Let's broadcast live to America from the royal wedding. Oh my God, we went over there. And every day we would do, like I did in Maine, a Maine moment. You know, I'd roll back something from Maine for local flavor. We did, you know, just a moment from London. And we found this Irish bar. And since, you know, the UK, they're all interconnected, we had this wonderful bartender who taught us the Glasgow kiss.
Yep. One of the great
fed us a lot of brewski dooskies, that's for sure. Yeah, Lisa, we're looking for you. Well, I want to say hello a little bit around the horn here and just hear what's going on in people's lives. And then I'm going to tell you a story. And it's about the golf tournament this weekend. George Lopez stood me up. George.
Wait. You didn't tell me this. You actually, what?
I'm saving it. I'm saving it for the show. I'm saving it for the. I feel like I want to say hello to people in this, but I'm calm now. But let me be clear. I came back from Maine. I did this television career for a long time, right? In order to find my way to a place in life at 53 years old where I can do what I want to do, right? And that's this. And hot mics and morning mics and this community. And really, you can do it from anywhere. You can do it from Maine. You can do it from here in LA. It doesn't matter. Just have a laptop if you need it. Anyway, George Lopez is my guest. I come back for the golf tournament because I'm kind of a chairman of the overall golf activities of the club. I'm the guy that, you know, oversees all the tournaments and the events. So I say the guy running the tournament, you know, he's like, we need an entertainer. The last big member guest we did, put it this way, Conan O'Brien. Conan O'Brien was the entertainer. We go for it. So I said, guys, let me check a couple people I know. Anthony Anderson, not available. You know, I text George. I played with George before. He's a decent golfer. He took over the Bob Hope. I mean, it's like George Lopez and Friends is like a tournament he puts on. And he's a member of a club across town. So I text George. He goes, yeah, I'd love to. I said, oh, wow. That's amazing. Give him all the details, the whole thing. I can do it. It's in between my schedule. Stand up. I'm there. And I said, well, here's what we'll do. We'll play. It's a 2-day tournament. We play the first day. That night, we're the entertainment. You and I in conversation. We entertain the crowd. No problem. So get the emails. We send out all the emails. He has everything. And let's just say we speak several times before the tournament. The last time, 2 days before. Tournament's Thursday. We speak Tuesday. I said, okay, I'll see you then. Thursday morning. So Thursday morning, I finish morning mics with you. I'm talking to all of you people. We have a wonderful time. I have to leave early, 7:45 Pacific time, because the tournament begins at 8:30. So I hop in the car. I'm racing over, and I text from the stoplight. Hey, George, I'll be there at 8:10. All good. Grab breakfast, whatever inside, hit the range, warm up. We're balls up at 8:30. Let's go get him, big guy. Oh, boy. Here's George's response. This is all world. He says to me, oh, Billy, Oh, man, I fucked this up, Billy. My assistant has it down for the event being tonight and playing tomorrow. Oh, my God, I'm at the dentist. I'm sorry. I say, oh, George, please tell me you're kidding. No answer. Okay, here's the thing. Have your assistant get your clubs over here ASAP. I'll play the first round. We're playing 3 9-hole matches today against our flight and 2 9-hole matches the next day. That's 5 matches, 6 teams in a flight. I said, don't worry about it. I'll play the first one on my own. You get here at 11:15 and we'll go onward as a team. No, call me. Nothing. 2 hours later, my apologies, Billy. What a morning. A cascade of errors. I'm headed back from the dentist, worse for the wear. I'm out for today. I need some time to recover. I'll be there tomorrow, if that's possible. I said, you can't come tonight, though, right? I mean, you can come tonight. The whole point is I booked the entertainment. I've got guys we have a whole program tonight. You're going to entertain. I'll sit there with you and tee up with whatever, and you'll kill the room and the whole thing. That's what we're doing, right? No answers. Blue texts like crazy. I'm texting like a crazy ex-girlfriend. Nothing. I even get the caddy right there. Caddy and I make a video, and he's like, come on, George. And he goes, Billy, I put you in a messed up place, man. I'm sorry. I'm out for today. We talked 2 days ago. I'm like, what are you talking about? We talked 2 days ago. More crazy ex-girlfriend from me. All the blues. I send him a screenshot of the text that we had in the morning when he said, entertainment tonight, all good. We'll be doing the entertaining tonight, and then we'll play golf tomorrow. I said, okay, fine. I will play by myself all day today. All day I'll play by myself. But you said in the morning, you even acknowledged this morning that you are coming tonight for the entertainment. All your boys are here, your friends, and I mentioned a bunch of guys that he knows. Bum, 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 bum. Look at all these blue texts. Goes and goes and goes and goes. That's it. Silence. Now, it's a 2-man team, better ball between 2 guys, okay? And everybody, now, George is not as good as I am. He's a 19 handicap, and I'm an 8. So in our flight, which I then proceed to have, I can't pull out of the tournament because that screws up the balance of the flights, which means everybody would win 7 points off of us. So I play alone. 5 matches over 2 days. I play by myself. Everybody beats me because I'm the low handicap in the flight. I'm giving strokes to everybody, 3-4 strokes, out of 9 holes. So of course, between 2 guys, they're going to beat me. I tied 1 team by myself. Other than that, everybody beat me, but no one beat me worse than by 3. So I played very well. I even played scratch even par in 1 match and lost by 1. That's how difficult it is. Anyway,
Billy, how did you
end
hold
up
up?
saying, what's that?
Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt you. How did you hold up during the day? Could you mentally get through that he wasn't there and just enjoy the day? Or
I was so pissed off I couldn't see straight, Steve.
I had a feeling that's what you were going to
say. Steve, listen. The morning of, I flew back from Maine. Bye, Mom. I missed my mom's birthday. My mom's birthday was the Tuesday, August 21st. No, the first day of the tournament.
No good.
Thursday. That day was my mom's birthday. And I left Maine. Mom, I got to do this. Got to do this for the guys. Got to do this for them. I'm the chairman of the activities committee. I have to do this. Bye. Pack up. Come home.
Ugh. Nothing worse than a long list of blues.
I don't know that it's appropriate to share, but I let it sit. I said, George, never, and by the way, I see he said he's available to play on Friday, the second day. I said, never mind. No, I'll play by myself. You missed the first day. You missed the entertaining that night. You don't really want to come over here. I can say that this crowd, not in your corner. Not supporters of your comedy at this point. I don't think it would be very fun for you. They're all pissed at you. In fact, last minute, we called this guy Marlon Wayans. Someone knows Marlon Wayans, and Marlon calls this kid, this young comedian, who came over and did his very best. But it was, it's a tough room. He wasn't there in the tournament. He doesn't know, his left from his right. He put up a valiant effort. But George screwed me so hard, it still hurts. So Saturday morning, tournament's over. I am thinking about it, and I said, you know what? I'm going to tell George Lopez. This is like for a guy whose career for a long time was celebrity ass kissing on red carpets. I said, I'm going to tell George Lopez exactly how I feel. And I don't know if I should read it, but it is. Suffice it to say, I did not mince words, and I blasted him in a long text, which ends with, in the long run, it's worse for you. You let down 120 guys, and they all know it. And you've left a stench all over our club. That's it. Thanks for letting me get off the chest. Yeah, they want to read it. Honey Bee wants it. She wants this. She wants the action. Yeah, I'll start off a little bit. I'll gloss if it gets really aggressive. I'm not sure you care. George, I'm not sure you care, but I want to get this off my chest. You put me in a terrible position by blowing off the name of the tournament. The day of the actual tournament, nonetheless. Giving me zero time to scramble for a partner and entertainer. We don't do things lightly. We plan, and Conan O'Brien did it for us in June, and it was amazing. Also, it cost me a lot of money to enter our team and $1,200 to just pay the caddies, because we don't screw our caddies over, and I wasn't going to pay him just for my bag. He was planning on caddying for two people. Like every other caddy out there, he wasn't going to walk away with half the money. So I paid him for George Lopez's bag. Pulling out of the tournament was not an option, as it totally screws up the flight. So I played by myself with zero chance of winning, but keeping things balanced. At the last minute, we called an entertainer. He was young, and he did his best. The poor guy actually got... It was, I'm not going to say. I flew back from Maine, said goodbye to my family early in order to come back and deliver for this club. You really left me hanging, and your remorse was flippant and insincere. I left TV in order to try and build something in the digital space. I don't have spare money to just throw around. What you did was embarrassing and costly to me. I'm the new chairman of the activities committee, and I looked ridiculous. We spoke Tuesday. We texted before that. You got the emails. No excuses. In the long run, it's worse for you because you let down 120 guys, and they all know it, and you've left a stench all over the club. That's it. Thanks for letting me be clear. He never responded. But he's dead to me, honestly. Just terrible.
I don't know how you hit a golf ball with all that going on. I would have been.
Well, you know what? And listen, it is embarrassing. Like I was so psyched because I had saved the day. You know what I mean? Like we had this comedian Bert Kreischer who was supposed to come, and Bert's had a good run. He was on the Tom Brady roast and all that. So we had Bert Kreischer ready to go.
Oh, yeah.
But he got this great job, and Bert's kind of on the rise a little bit. He got this great gig, and he's like, guys, I got to pull out because of the gig. We support that. We support your career. Absolutely, Bert. Pull out. You've got this huge opportunity. We all want you to make it. Go for it.
Right.
And I said, let me see what I can do. I know some people. And I saved the day. Look, by the way, that morning, hats off to my great friend, Anthony Anderson. I texted Anthony and I said, Anthony, is there any way you can be here in like 3 hours? Save the day, do some comedy with me, and then tomorrow morning, then tomorrow we play golf together. Just stick him in at the last minute. They're about the same handicap, so it fits the flight. He's like, I'm leaving for a wedding at 6:00. I can't. I would. I'm so sorry. And the next morning, Anthony texted me and said, how did it go? You okay? I was like, now there's my guy. Anyway, that's it. I'm stunned at this behavior. It's just, Is he still your friend? I mean, we were like busy, were we super tight before? No. I mean, the business, that kind of friend, We text, we have a laugh, whatever. He's been guest on the show a million times. When I was at Access Hollywood Live back in the day. When I was back, Mildred Lopez was in that goddamn awful Valentine's Day film. So that'll teach you, Billy. You should have kept that energy for me.
Yeah, Mildred's heating up. She's heating up. It's
Mildred, she's just starting to heat up a little bit. Happy, Billy, you stood up to George. I mean, I'm the, it's not like, I can stand up to George Lopez.
The best part is that I really didn't know a story. 30 seconds before he went on air, I said, I love George. I worked with George. We did all this stuff.
I know. Steve was like, I can't wait to hear about George. I said, you can't wait to hear about my tournament with George. Good. Well, Steve, get ready. You will. You'll hear about it in a minute. How was it? Oh, believe me. Yeah, it was fantastic. Thank you for that. No worries. He's kind of lost these days. His hair, he looks like, I don't know. Look, I don't know what happened to him. Might be a medical thing. I mean, dentist? I don't know what dentist is, but, if he's going through something or whatever it is, I don't know.
Well, Bill, maybe the right thing would be is if he would come up, like if he sees this and says he wants to talk to you and set it straight and comes on and says, Billy, I'm sorry. And you guys work it out right here a little bit, maybe.
Well, sure. You're welcome. He's welcome anytime. I texted him a million times. And the last ones he just was like, forget it. And the last ones went blue. Seriously, ex-girlfriend vibes. Just like, there's only one girl I blew up like that who would never answer me in my life. It was a long, long time ago. God, what was her name? Oh, yeah, I was living in D.C. Her name was Kiara. And she was so attractive. We went out like this, and I was like, oh my God, she's amazing. And I was like so into her. And she blew me off. Has that ever happened to you? Just completely blown off? Oh, you know what? Happy Monday it is. We are back. We are strong. We are over George Lopez. For sure. Anyway. That's that on that front. I leave it there. And if he wants to come on here and apologize in front of all of you people, it has to be in front of you. You cannot do it just alone. This guy. His publicist, by the way, is one of my favorite people. So we were speaking, and I'm like, please don't apologize for him and make excuses. I know that's the job, but please don't. Just... Oh my God. Mildred, Conan is such a ginger anaconda hottie. Get him on the Hot Bush show. My screen would explode.
It does not take her long to heat up.
What did you call him? A ginger anaconda hottie. I'm going to put that in the email to Conan. Conan, listen, I'm thinking about it. You are such a ginger anaconda hottie. I would love to see you in your hoochie zaddy shorts. Show up here with terms that I've never heard of before. I don't know about anaconda. I mean, he's Irish. Okay, let's go to... did you see? Speaking of golf, I went golfing. I did this golf shoot with Bryson DeChambeau, who is just a beast. And by the way, he is the sort of the technical director, the creative director of LA Golf, the main sponsor of Hot Mics. Anyway, one of my favorite Instagram accounts to follow is Zaire Golf. They do the funniest and coolest golf shit. Everything from humor to, the amazing 82-foot Scotty Scheffler chip. So anyway, they finally put this. I don't know where they found it, how they got it, but they put up DeChambeau. This is like from last March. He and I did a little shooting together, and we went to Rancho. I decided we were doing a shoot for the new driver that LA Golf was launching. And so I said, they were like, hey, maybe we go to this club, and we can get on the range together with Bryson. I said, no, let's go to the public range. Let's go tin cup action here. And we went to the public golf course, and there was this very sweet, nice, lady who like was a housekeeper in town. She just taught herself golf on YouTube and bought some used clubs, and watching YouTube videos taught herself how to hit a golf ball. I brought Bryson DeChambeau up right behind her, surprised her, and he gave her a 20-minute lesson, and then he put on a show for everybody. Steve, fired away. Look at this shot. We tried to get him to clear the net.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
It goes over the net. It goes 250 yards out there, but to clear the net in the air is about, on the fly, means you've got to hit it about 350 because it has to be up on the rise to clear that netting. And he did it. And now watch at the end of the video. And I had a million guys send this to me. There I am. A million guys send that to me. Goes, wait a minute. Because everybody who plays golf, follows Zaire Golf. So that was fun. All right, let's see who's around. Hey, Portugal in the house. Good morning, Portugal. It's so happy to have you here. Oh, love the crack of that ball. Isn't that a great sound when a golf ball is absolutely smashed? I love that. It's amazing. Anyway, have you guys seen the cool orangutan driving her golf cart around a course like a pro? Steve. No,
I started laughing right away.
There's an orangutan.
Look for it.
By the way, I've always said orangutan, but it's not. It's orangutan, and I think everybody says orangutan.
I just realized that right now.
You just realized it's not orangutan. It's orangutan.
I never realized it till right now, this very second.
And if you really look at the word, you think it's an orange tan. Right? So whenever I see an orangutan, I always think of Trump. Tom Brady posted something so beautiful over the weekend. I don't know if everybody saw this, but it was his oldest son, Jack's birthday. And it was so cute. He put up a post that he knew the comments would be unbelievable. But he said, from little steps to big dreams. Happy birthday, Jack. You've always shown grace, courage, love, and kindness since God blessed us with your arrival. I'm so proud of the man you are. Welcome to adulthood. It comes with higher credit card limits, bigger bills, no curfew. All right, maybe not all at once. There is a saying that a dad's heart soars with his children's happiness. I never heard that saying. Not with his own. Truer words could not be spoken. We love you so much, and I know this will be your best year yet. And then a whole bunch of just great pictures of handsome Tom and handsome Jack. My daughters used to get really pissed at me when I would put up the little pictures of them with like spaghetti on their face and stuff. They'd be like, Dad, that's embarrassing. I'm like, you're 22. Who cares? Look how handsome Jack is, huh? Just like his old man. Wow. Pretty good. 47 is orange. Wait, does Steve play the drums? Steve plays the drums. That's coming at some point. He's gonna perform for you guys. Yeah, isn't that beautiful? I just like that when I don't know. Sweet words from a dad. Speaking of Orange Trump, did you see what happened? ICE removed this guy from Texas who was sucking up to Trump like crazy by changing the name of his cafe, which served like French food, the Belleville Cafe. He sucked up to Trump and named it the Trump Cafe. Look, and he was serving the Trump burger with the stamp on it that says Trump right on top of the hamburger. There it is. You're looking at the hamburger. He was all excited about that. His name is Ayad Mohammed Abuela. He was arrested by ICE agents, deported. He will be. He's in one of the holding facilities. Some people say concentration camp. I don't think that's appropriate, but he's in a holding facility. See, the guy was deported in 2009, but he never left. He was convicted of healthcare fraud and misbranding of a drug for dangerously injecting 1,600 people in the Houston area with a fake flu shot. He would take money and be like, here you go. And he's like injecting water into people. And then he's like, he sees Trump, you know, and the heat that he's got. And he's like, I'm going to change my cafe. I'm going to, gone. Out of here. Nice. And by the way, he's not like a MAGA guy. He's just trying to sell to the MAGA people that are all around him. He's an opportunist and clearly a bum. So see you later, buddy. Another little thing I noticed, which it makes me think, every time I get on a plane these days, I'm always wondering, like, isn't it amazing what like can stop a plane from, I don't know, like a bird? Like a bird can fly into an engine and it can take down a plane? A bird? What the hell? Can we at least put a screen on top of our jets here to make sure that a bird can't take down a 757 or a 767? Multiple passengers were removed from this British Airways flight that went from Florence to London over the weekend. Oh, actually, so it was a few weeks ago, but the story's only out now. The airline said it was to reduce the aircraft's weight, so they had to take 20 people off of the flight because it was just a little too heavy. We're sorry for the inconvenience. 20 people is the difference. And they said it's hot out. It's so hot. And that the air, you know, it expands and the runway is short. So if we just remove 20, actually they said we're going to remove 36 people. And then they only removed 20. But isn't it crazy when you're on that plane and they remove, you know, they take people off or they have to take a few. We need to take a few bags off the plane and then we'll safely land. I'm like, I'm getting off now. If the difference is 4 bags, I'm out. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean, Billy. I think about this all the time.
I just like, yeah, I don't know. Have you seen that? Oh, I see what you're saying here. Here's Joy. What's going on with Cracker Barrel? I've got that, by the way, in Hot Mics today. I'm saving that for Hot Mics this afternoon. But in short, yeah, it seems like I told you about there's the woke left, and the woke left got removed, thank heavens, and so quickly replaced by the woke right. Like, you just got rid of the left. You just put the Don in there for the second time. And now it's like the woke, the right wanting to cancel the left. I'm a right in the middle here. I'm a fulcrum guy. Like I'm right. I'm a dead center guy. But what the hell are you doing? Cracker Barrel. If you take one look at the CEO, you're like, that's, the CEO of Cracker Barrel should be, in overalls that look like named Daryl. Hey man, and we're serving fried chicken and pancakes all day and all that. They got some woke person in there. They changed the logo of Cracker Barrel and got rid of the old man leaning up against the barrel, which we'll get into later. But I mean, is that old man supposed to be all right, just put it up, Steve. Put up the old man. We'll just do a preview of what I have to say about it. But is he like supposed to be some racist guy or something? Like, why do we have to remove him? Why does he have to go? And now, it's cleaner. And the shape the logo is actually more of a shape of a barrel, which we're silencing and gently canceling the little old man. What the hell did he do? Oh my God. Yeah, fried chicken and fried apples. That's proper Cracker Barrel fare. I'm gonna tell you something. I've been an investor in Cracker Barrel forever. It is a great stock. I'm telling you, it's like Walmart safe. You know what I mean? Just slow gains. You're not going to kill it, but your money's safely parked. That's what I think. What am I, like Jim Cramer now? I mean, shit, the hell do I know? I just like it. Daryl, U-Turn, such a great movie. What are you watching? You know what I'm watching right now is the Dallas Cowboys documentary. I've watched the first 4 episodes. I gotta say, what is going on with the Renaissance, the Jerry Jones Renaissance? I mean, imagine how much he was hated when he came in, an Arkansas oil man, to buy America's team, the Dallas Cowboys. And then he fires Tom Landry, the legendary coach of the Dallas Cowboys. And then after firing Tom Landry, he goes and hires his best buddy from the University of Arkansas, his best friend, not anymore, with whom he played on the same team, Jimmy Johnson. Brings in Jimmy. And what happens? They go 1-15. They go 2-14. They have 3 terrible seasons. You imagine everybody in Dallas wants this fraud, interloper, poser oil man from Oklahoma. And by the way, became rich. He leveraged everything he had on one oil rig, and he had no idea if there was oil in the ground. $800,000 to buy one. And he was like, help. And they turned it on, and he said he made $100 million off one oil rig, and he was in deeply, deeply, deeply in debt. Cool part is he almost tried to buy the San Diego Chargers because he desperately wanted to be in the football business. And Jimmy Hoffa, the Teamsters, came to him and said, we'll go in with you. And it was Jerry Jones's father that probably saved his life and said, oh, what happens when you can't make a payment? You think they're going to wait, or are they going to kill you? And he's like, ooh, good point. So he waits, and he gets the Dallas Cowboys. And then it's all about how they built it. And then in the early 90s, won back-to-back Super Bowls with Jimmy, and then one with Barry Switzer. And it was interesting. Jimmy was a disciplined guy. He was brutal to those guys, made them work so hard. And then Switzer came in. He was Mr. Partyman. That's when all the trouble happened. That's when the cocaine and the hookers happened. And everybody got in trouble. And yet they still won. But it's a fascinating tale. I'm not done with it yet. And like you see, look, here's Carla. So many people, Carla, right, cannot stand Jerry Jones. The biggest reason, that's a losing team, but love their talented cheerleaders. Well, yeah. Now, I don't know if he's the biggest reason. He's made some great moves then. It's been a long time. He overpaid. I mean, obviously for Dak Prescott gets $60 million. That's a bust. But when I say the Renaissance, I mean, did you see him play? He played himself in Landman. In the end of the season, John Hamm is dying. His character is a big oil man, and he's dying, and he's in bed. And Jerry Jones comes in, sits next to him, and tells the story of losing a child himself, and starts crying in the scene. I'm not kidding you. Jerry Jones is an unbelievable actor. I would nominate that guy for a guest appearance Emmy. Phenomenal. But anyway, that's my doc. That's what I'm watching. People want to talk about Joy Sexton. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Joy. I stopped after sex. The Cracker Barrel new logo looks like the Dollar General store, black and yellow. And I grew up with Cracker Barrel in the South on I-75 road trips. Cannot believe they changed that logo. Look, if you want to piss people off, keep messing with traditions. But it's okay if you change a logo because we're upping our business and stuff. But if you're doing it because you're trying to shape a political message, that pisses people off. No one ever said the old guy, there was a problem with that logo. No one ever said it. No one ever complained and said, I'm so offended by that. You're just trying to get ahead of it, and you're going to tell people what the right and evolved thing to do is. People don't like to be told that. Mildred, my love, that shirt looks gorgeous on Hottie Steve. Oh, no. Whoa, transfer. It makes his blue eyes look so deep and romantic.
Thank you,
Okay,
thank you,
Steve.
thank
Good
you.
luck. This is like tag team wrestling. If you need help, just boom. I'll be right there.
Billy, I wanted to tell you when we were talking TV shows, I watched finally after all the first Hunting Wives last night.
Oh, wait, you said welcome, Josie. I'm glad you're here. Is that you, Steve?
Oh yeah, that was me. Josie is a first time viewer. She's up the chain now.
Oh, up the chain.
Yes.
Josie, welcome, Josie. I didn't know. Well, welcome to the Upside Downers, and I'll explain why that is. And we should reset for Josie, and that is we're the Upside Downers because we had a very funny thing happen during the Karen Reed trial where it was launched out there by a very old man who was Peter Murphy, who was for 30 years a Kenton, Massachusetts police sergeant. And he walked in on a lot of weird situations, right? Like imagine being a guy at TSA. When you've opened some suitcases, I mean, those are people I want to interview. Oh boy. I mean, what people travel with, their personal devices, whatever. Anyway, he told us that an upside down pineapple was a sign for swingers to come on in because we be swinging. And we didn't believe it. We don't know. And our friend Lisa, who, she was our friend. I don't know. Did somebody offend Lisa? We don't know where Lisa is, but we think she might still be on her cruise. She said that she was going to, she was going to test the theory and take a pineapple and put it upside down on her door on the cruise ship and just see who shows up. Of course, she's with her husband. And thank God, and then we'll find out what happens. So there you go, Josie. I thought Josie would be my daughter, but Josie, my daughter, do you remember she joined me for the Taylor Swift breakdown? She did a great job. Steve, there's on Facebook, it's like 600,000 people have watched that little clip of Josie, my daughter, and I talking about Taylor Swift, which is amazing.
Yes.
Billy, I love your show, but why do you always cut Steve off? Oh.
I'm getting.
I did.
I don't think that's true. But I do want to tell you, Billy, and you did cut me off. I started watching The Hunting Wives last night, finally. And I was, Billy's telling it. But I have to tell you, I watched it a little, and I think people can relate to this, a little earlier in the evening. And the stairs are behind me on the couch, and the girls are up there. So every 5 times something happens, I'm turning down the volume. And every time I hear the stairs, I'm hitting pause and pretending I'm watching something else.
Oh.
And it was like, you did say.
Porn.
Yes.
It's softcore porn.
Yes,
you are watching cleared because it's on Netflix. You're okay.
Yes.
And you get the clearance, but you're watching some SCP there.
Yeah. So something would happen. And I hear the stairs. I hear the stairs behind me. And I'm like, I'm changing the channel like I'm 14 years old. Like, yeah, nothing here.
Oh my God. What episode are you on? Because
I only watched one.
All right.
Yeah.
So I reached out to little inside baseball here. I reached out to Malin Ackerman's publicist, and I found out that my old friend, she's represented by my old friend, and he's the boss, but not the day-to-day publicist. And so anyway, it was kind of like, thank you, wasn't very, anyway, friend of mine is very close to the agent. So I checked with the agent. We're trying to get Malin Ackerman on. I really like her. Liked her from Billions, liked her in Couples Retreat with Vince Vaughn. But this is her in a big, heavy role. And she is hooking up with everybody in this series. The 18-year-old boy and the older woman down the street, the younger woman who's new in town. She is literally everywhere, and she is naked all the time. It's vulnerable work, let's say. And she delivers it with such ease. How do you do that on a camera? I'm going to say this is the best. It's really good. Steve, if you haven't gotten to the penultimate episode, which is, I believe, episode 7, are you there?
I'm here. No. I'm only one episode. I'm a little into 2, but.
Okay.
But I know
you talk to me after 7. I mean it. Report back after 7. Steve, it is like.
Oh boy.
Whoa.
Oh boy.
Whoa. I mean, downtown Charlie Brown, and not a brief scene. Brittany
Really?
Snow, Malin Ackerman.
Wow.
Oh, I mean, Brittany Snow, she's like, if you think I'm little Pitch Perfect girl, let me show you something else.
Wow.
Oh my God. Unbelievable.
Brittany Snow was on a plane with us to one of the Olympics. I don't remember which one, Rio, London, but I do remember her on a
she's
plane with
gorgeous.
us.
I have to
Yeah,
say, she is
really nice.
absolutely stunning. Stunning, Brittany. I think she's so cute and really a great actress. Billy, what can you tell us about Robert Downey Jr. and the RR fight? Oof, I don't know what that is. Honestly, I'm so sorry. Supposed to be the guy in the know. I'll find out. We'll take a look. Maybe that goes on Hot Mics today. I love Robert Downey Jr. and I love his public. Oh God, Mildred. I was cold and empty before finding Zaddy Billy. Now I'm hot and sweaty and I feel naughty, but I can't help it. I'm addicted to Zaddy Billy. Steve, you had a moment, but she's back home. I gotta say it. She's back home. Oh, look at this, Billy. The Santa Monica Nordstrom is closing tomorrow. Very sad. What's going to happen to the mall? I met Howie there. Howie Mandel, I assume. My great friend Howie Mandel. Geez, I don't know, but I think malls everywhere, if they're hanging on now, it's because, they're putting on, I don't know, everything. Big tech has taken over the world. We do everything, I like this. I mean, and by the way, we'll do this in person when we get to where we're going. We'll do wonderful in-person things. I told you, I'm hell-bent on doing a fantastic cruise and performing a hoochie zaddy short fashion show. We're gonna have special guests, maybe George Lopez. Of course, we won't count on him. Anyway, so fun. So many things that. Here's what someone's watching. Nita's watching. Sweet movie last night, a memorable one. Penguin Lessons, British TV at its best. I said the Brits. Yeah, quite the opposite from Hunting Wives. LM, it's Joy Sexton. Hi, Joy. How you doing? Loved you assume my Southern accent. I bet you. Where you come, Joy? Where are you from? Girl, you come. I bet you Louisiana, something like that. I was just talking that. Tonight on Hot Mics later on, we're going to talk about Britney Spears. It needs to be spoken about. But I remember going out, my ex-wife Sydney and I, years ago, when my buddy Jason Trawick was engaged to Britney, he said, would you have dinner with us? I said, okay. I mean, I think I've told you a little bit about this, but we went to the second floor of the Montage, private, curtained off, and the four of us sat at a table. Might as well just go to somebody's house. And because she's from Kentwood, Louisiana, and Sydney is from Clarksdale, Mississippi, we thought, and Sydney handled it beautifully. But I just remember Sydney was like, oh, so where do your children go to school? She didn't know. I was like, uh-oh. That was the first sign, like, whoa, you don't know where your kids go to school? Oh, God. Did George Lopez stand Billy up? Nosy Rosie, you slept in a little bit. Yes, he did. For those just joining us now, George Lopez stood me up the morning of the golf tournament. 20 minutes before tee time, I get a text. Oh, man, I screwed up. Oh, my assistant screwed up. I'm at the dentist. I'm going to the dentist. I screwed up. I'm like, what? What? What about tonight? Can you perform tonight? We're doing the entertaining for the whole thing. I'm in charge. I booked this. I told the guys this was happening. Oh, sorry, I can't do that either, but I can play tomorrow. I said, you know what? No fucking way you're playing tomorrow. You're never playing here again. Son of a bitch. Missed my mom's damn birthday for this. I don't know. I think he's on the wagon, or supposed to be. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was brutal. That's what it was. Brutal. Wow.
Oh, man.
Keep that going. That's oddly relaxing. taking corners and what?
He just turned left.
Somebody is got to be doing something next to this orangutan.
Or it's not real.
Look at this guy go. This guy's unbelievable. He's a tremendous driver, or she.
So relaxed, though. Like,
by the way, this is the new Bob Ross. This is the new CBS Sunday Morning. Look, nice little bangs of Louis right there. Takes a left. Straightens the wheel out one-handed. You see the way the wheel guided right back through the slid right through the. This is not an orang. This is a teenager in an orangutan suit. Look at the turn. One-handed turn.
Stays on the road.
We definitely came from orangutans. The theory of evolution has been solved right here. This is incredible.
Oh, look at the arm up on the side. That's
oh my God.
Move.
Oh yeah. Out the window like this with the relaxing. Holy shit. This is incredible.
Oh my God.
I'll say, well, yeah. Drives better than humans.
Check in the rearview mirror.
Someone says he drinks beer while he's going. Look at this, Ken.
Oh my God.
Oh, George drinks a lot of beer. I think that was. Oh, Mildred. I told you George needed that appointment at the dentist. He doesn't have the natural hotness that you have. He needs that Hollywood fake smile to get an audience. There goes Mildred. Mildred, you always make me feel so good. Oh, yeah. Well, you ever get stood up in a huge moment? Yeah. Anyway, I don't give a shit. It's over. The guys were great. They were like, Bushy, not your fault, buddy. You're the best. I got up there. I roasted George for 5 minutes, and then I introduced this young comic. It turned out fine. I'm pissing myself. Well, Britt, geez, get a diaper or something. I think the orangutan is from Florida. Yeah, wait till the sheriff's wife pulls out her... Oh, Jesus, Joy, you're back to the hunting wives. You just gave it away for Steve. Steve, don't read that. Get that down. Oh, God, help. Is that AI? Oh, back to the orangutan. No, I don't think it is AI. I think that's a real orangutan, and he's driving his damn golf cart, and he's having a good time. Good morning from Boston. Good morning to you. What a day we have. All right, look, hot mics today. Later on, we've got Rachel Lindsay in the studio from The Bachelorette, from Extra, used to work with me. She just went through a brutal divorce. And you know what this interview is about? It's really good because I did tape it. But the first 20 minutes, we're going to go live because we like to react in time. And then Rach just goes to town. She's getting divorced, got divorced. And this is the situation. This is the world we live in. All of a sudden, we have a lot of women who are the breadwinners. And then the divorce happens. And then the man is forced to do has the option to do the very untraditionally manly thing. And that is to put his hand out and say, I want to collect. What did we earn during marriage together? I get half. And then the woman has to write the check to the man. And let me tell you something, Rachel just had to do that, and she is pissed. But not about writing the check. She knows the rules of the game. It's about the greed, she says, and she doesn't mince any words. So it's a wild one today. That's Hot Mics at 5 Eastern, 2 Pacific. And we'll get into a couple other things, like Blake Lively and Britney Spears. Your honesty is the best, Billy. Promise on. Oh, tell it like it is. Lift up the curtain. There's the little Wizard of Oz, the little guy back there pulling the strings. Let's see him. Steve, I like the music. I like you're playing me out there. It was kind of nice.
I was worried it was cutting you out a little bit.
No. Okay. I cut you off apparently, so you can cut me off.
No. It's all good. Billy, I know you too well.
This is for Mildred. Right here, Mildred. This is where we keep it. Just keep it tight. All right? I'm out. See you tomorrow.